We are using a sequence feature viewer called ProtVista, and now I will describe the functionalities that this tool has. ProtVista is developed at EBI in a collaboration between Uniprot, PDBe, and Interpro. And the idea is that there will be this one common tool used by all these different resources so that there is a unified way of visualizing data. We, on this page, use ProtVista at multiple locations, as you will see. At the top of ProtVista, you have a scale, which goes from 0, actually from 1 to n, and this is representing the sequence, the Uniprot sequence of the protein. There are so-called main sections. So for example, in this case, we have the PDB structure section, domains, and secondary structure. And underneath, we have tracks, which have the actual data for each of these sections. These main sections can be collapsed, and then you can get an overview of the available data. So all the tracks are sort of summarized here. There are 3 main buttons that you can use. The first is resetting the whole visualizing tool. The second is for zooming in, and the third is for hiding specific tracks. So first, the reset button. In case you zoom in at any of these regions or annotations, or if you remove or hide tracks, you can just press this button and then it will reset the view to its default. Next, we have a button for zooming, and in fact there are more than one ways of zooming. Probably the most convenient is to use the mouse scroll bar or scroll button, and that will zoom into the particular section. But you can also use this button, and there you can specify the to and from region where you would like to zoom in, either only just highlighting that region or zooming onto that region. If you zoom in sufficiently strongly or highly, you will be able to see the amino acid sequence itself. Next, if you press the hide button found here, then you can choose to hide certain main tracks, main categories. So for example, in this case, we can hide the domains and the secondary structure and only see the coverage. And again, if you wish to reset, then you can use the reset button. If you hover over any of these colored segments, colored boxes, then you will see a tooltip which gives you more detailed information on what exactly is this region about. And finally, if you look at the sub-tracks, there are 2 additional buttons. The first is, if you click on this, it will zoom on this track. And then the second, if you click on that, it will remove or hide this track completely. And again, using the reset button can reset the view to default.